Okay, here's a morbid question. The weekend before Jesse's dad died, we took him to Key West for the last time.
Hey!
So tell me.
La puerta.
Hey guys, I am walking through the cemetery right now. There's a marching band playing somewhere over there. And there's these giant storm clouds right overhead, so I don't know if I'm about to get dumped on, but it's really pretty here and really peaceful. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about Florida a lot. You know, that's where I grew up. And anyway, let me show you some more of this cemetery and then let's chat about Florida and what I've been thinking about. Fun fact about me, I have gotten locked into 2 cemeteries, not 1 but 2 cemeteries by staying until after they closed, unbeknownst to me. That was interesting.
Just like an evening dress, break to the right, sway to the left. In the morning everything is spent, and I make my way back home. What the wires couldn't catch certainty, and the world serves around, round, on the edge of all we see. Put it on just like an evening dress, parade to the right, sway to the left. In the morning everything is spent, and I make my way back home. Put it on just like an evening dress, parade to the right, sway to the left. In the morning everything is spent, and I make my way back home. Settle down, down.
Hey, so I love to visit cemeteries when I am in a new place because they're always so peaceful and so lovely, and I love seeing the kind of care and attention families put into maintaining a grave site. But then it also makes me sad because I'm so far away from the graves of any of my relatives. And I thought a lot about this during Dia de Muertos in Mexico. Isn't it a shame to not be near your family's graves, to be able to decorate them and care for them? Are any of you far away from the graves of your family? And how do you think about that? What does that feel for you?
Settle down for the night.
So there was something that really connected with me about Costa Rica when we first got here, and I've been trying to figure out what it is. And I was thinking, you know, maybe it's the greenery, maybe it's the beautiful mountains. What is it? I think it reminds me of Florida. There are flavors of South Florida here, or there are flavors of Costa Rica and South Florida, I don't know which. There are plants, there are trees, and in some of the food, I feel this like memory of Florida. And so I've been thinking a lot about Florida, and especially South Florida and the Keys. So Key West is a place that was really important to Jesse's family. And it was one of his dad's favorite places in the world. It's where Jesse and I had our honeymoon. We used to go there with his family. The weekend before Jesse's dad died, we took him to Key West for the last time. And it was a brutally difficult trip for many, many reasons, not the least of which we all knew that the end was getting near. We don't have a grave for Tom, but his ashes are scattered in several places of significance to him, and one of those is Key West. And so I feel like that place, there's like this deep, joyful, grieving connection there. And so to be here in this cemetery, which parts of it actually remind me of the cemetery in Key West. I'm thinking about Tom, I'm thinking about my childhood and growing up in Florida and the colors and the sky. The sky here is so big, just like in Florida. It's impossible for me to detangle my feelings for Costa Rica and this nostalgic element for my childhood. It's really interesting. It's got me very thoughtful. Well, I have clearly found the rich people part of the cemetery. They got much fancier tombs over here, but seems to me that it's all kind of the same in the end.
All that you need, all that you need. Put it on just like a hiding place. In 3 separate acts that ends in disgrace. In the morning everything is safe, and you make your way back home. Put it on just like an evening dress. Parade to the right, sway to the left. In the morning everything is spent, and I make my way back home. Settle down, 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 down. Settle down for the night.
Okay, here's a morbid question, but I think we're good enough friends now to talk about this stuff. When you die, do you want a grave site? Do you want to be cremated? Do you want your ashes scattered someplace? Do you want your ashes buried? What do you think? My mom's gonna hate this answer, but I do want to be cremated. Sorry, Mom. But I think I want a grave somewhere. Like, I want a headstone or something that you can carve something, maybe something funny or, I don't know, mushy or something, in a place where people can go and visit it. Or maybe like 100 years after my death, people would be like, what was that chick all about? Maybe it's because I love graveyards and I love visiting graves and thinking about the people who were once alive. So tell me.
La puerta. Allí.
And I gotta say, with this view, this would not be a bad place to have your eternal rest. Leave me a comment. What do you guys think? What's your plans for your body once you're no longer in it?
Oh, feel
free, and so are we now. Our home lies dark and dead. Our kitchen and our bed. These knives they cut and shred inside my stomach. The wind will heal and mend, and though the story ends, remember we were friends, and that I loved you.
One key difference, other than the fancy headstones, is that the rich people got more benches. Got a lot more benches over here. Guess families of poor people don't need to sit down as much. Benches. Bench. 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 I don't need to be wealthy, but wherever you bury me, I want a bench, okay? A bench. Right near the grave. A bench. People like to sit. I like to sit. You know, when you come visit me, you want to sit. Please, just a bench, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, the marching band is playing Recuérdame. I mean, remember me or whatever you want to say from Coco. I literally cannot hear that song without bursting into tears. I'm not going to put that here because I've cried enough in the vlog lately. Oh my gosh. It is just impossible to walk around here without being blown away by those mountains and also just being overwhelmed with thoughts. This is why I loved coming to cemeteries. And this one, with this view, this ranks pretty high on the list. My grandma had these flowers around her house in West Virginia. It's so pretty.
Settle down for the night. hiding place in 3 separate acts that ends in disgrace. In the morning everything is same, and you make your way back home. Put it on just like an evening dress, parade to the right, sway to the left. In the morning everything is spent, and I make my way back home. Settle down, settle down.
Okay, I'm starting to get nervous about getting locked in here. So I'm gonna go up, and given my track record of getting locked in cemeteries and the likelihood of my misunderstanding the hours of opening and closing here, I think I'd probably better skedaddle. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Do all the stuff, the subscribing and bell ringing and the things that you do. I'll chat with you in the comments. Love ya. Bye.
Set a good table, take all you need. Set a good table, take all you need.